So, all right. So let's start the session. So, good evening, everyone. So, I'm here, Lakmal, as usual. So, this is A to Infinity. So, this is, as we all know, this is Express November session series, and today is the fourth day. So, these days we are discussing. Actually, I was to conduct this as a daily program, but as you all know, this is a weekly program now. So, every Saturday and Sunday, I join here and I share spoken English with you, and also I speak with you. So, the chance is for you to improve your English, to improve your spoken. All right. So let's go to this discussion of spoken concepts, basic spoken concepts. So the people who wish to learn spoken English, so they will join here. So till that moment, then I waited about 5 minutes, and I'm going to start the session now. Okay, right. Actually, the most important session මේ වැඩසටහනේ තියෙන වැදගත්ම කොටස ඇත්තටම කිව්වොත් මේක නෙමෙයි. වැදගත්ම කොටස වෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? අපි Zoom meeting එක දාලා ඉවරලා අපි ඒ discuss කරන ඒ කොටස තමයි ගොඩක්ම වැදගත් වෙන කොටස. මොකද ඔයාලට පුළුවන් මාත් එක්ක කතා කරන්න. You can directly interact with me. Okay, you can directly talk with me. So you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity to talk, and you have the opportunity to have some funny comments. right? Have fun, have some funny comments, and you can speak in English. So that's the basic thing, right? So yesterday, actually, before talking about the things we have completed yesterday, I would like to talk about the topic today. So what's that? So what's the topic today? The topic is, as you all know, so this is 6th November. So this is today's lesson. So I would like to talk about this for a moment. මේකන වචනයක් කතා කළ යුතුයි. Actually, this should be weekly program, right? Weekly spoken practice, right? Okay, right. So we all are perfectly imperfect. We all are perfectly imperfect. So what does it mean? So it is from Muniba Mazari. So Muniba Mazari. So you, if you have read the story of her, so you would understand what real life, what the life means. So with an accident, actually, as you can see, she's much pretty, right? She's much pretty, and she has married. She has married, and because of an accident, because of an accident, her legs are not working. So she's using a wheelchair, and she's a motivational speaker. She's a world famous speaker, so now, and her name is Muniba Mazari. So she has told one statement, one quote. What is that? It is, "We all are perfectly imperfect." I think that is the best statement that we can have about each other. So as the people who work in the society, so normally we think that we all are perfect in some sort of way. That means in some method, in some ways. So we think that we are perfect, but actually, no one is perfect, right? No one is perfect. We all have some mistakes, and we all have some things, right? So we if we think that we all are perfect, actually that is the best lie that you tell yourself. We must not tell that. It would become an overestimation. That means අපි හිතුවත් එහෙම මොකක්ද මේ අපි තමයි පර්ෆෙක්ට්ම කියලා. ඇත්තටම ඒක තමයි තියෙන ලොකුම මොකද්ද අදි탁සේරුව. අව탁සේරුව නෙමේ අදි탁සේරුව. ඕවර් එස්ටිමේෂන් එක. හරිද? සමහර කට්ටිය හිතනවා මට එහෙම බෑනේ, මට එහෙම මුකුත් බෑනේ, එහෙම කියලා වගේ අර අන්ඩර් එස්ටිමේට් කරගන්න තමන්වම. හරිද? ඒක තමයි ගොඩක්ම මම දකින. හරිද? තමන් තමන්ටම කරගන්න ලොකුම හානිය තමයි ඒක. That's the actually that is the worst thing that I see people do in their lives. So actually we must never discourage, actually underestimate ourselves. අපි අපිවම කවදාවත් පහත් කරගන්න හොඳ නැහැ. Right? We must never do that. අපි කවදාවත් ඒක කරන්න හොඳ නැහැ. So here she says, we all are perfectly imperfect. Actually, no one is perfect in this world. Right? No one is perfect in this world except the religious leaders, maybe the Jesus Christ, maybe Allah, God, Allah, and also maybe Lord Buddha. So except those, right? Except කියන්නේ ආගමික ශාස්ත්‍රවරු අපි දන්නවා එයාලා තමයි අපි දන්නවා මනුෂ්‍යත්වයේ පරිපූර්ණත්වය. මනුෂ්‍යයා කියන කෙනාගේ උපරිම තත්ත්වය තමයි අපි දන්න මේ ආගමික ශාස්ත්‍රවරු. එහෙමනේ. එතන ඒ අය හැරුණකොට අපි කවුරුවත්ම perfect නැහැ. හරිද? We all are perfectly imperfect, right? That is a special point there. හරිද? අපි කවුරුවත් අපි හැමෝම perfectly නියමෙටම අසම්පූර්ණයි. ඒක තමයි මේකේ තේරුම. අසම්පූර්ණයි කියලා කියන්නේ එහෙම නෙමෙයි. අසම්පූර්ණයි සහ ඒකට අපි ඒ කියන්නේ අර මේ ਸਰව සම්පූර්ණ නැහැ කියන වගේ තේරුම තියෙනවා. So it is from Muniba Mazari. So you can listen to her speeches in YouTube, and also she is a motivational speaker. So in this session, in this series, so you can learn about so many people who has talked about certain things. So this is Nick Vujicic. So this was our first day, and also here you can see Arnold. So he is another person, and also they have their own speeches, right? So this is Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple company. And also today we are talking about Muniba Mazari. So it is the fourth day, and also the fifth and the sixth, and the sessions would continue like that. Okay, right. So at the beginning itself, then I just gave a comment for you about this program and about this quote made by Muniba Mazari. the girl, the lady, as you can see in this image. Okay, right? So that's enough. So හරි. මාව ඉස්සෙල්ලාම ඇහෙනවද කියලා මට චුට්ටක් කියන්න බලන්න chat එකට කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් මේ සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් මට message එකක් දාන්න. Would you like if there's someone who has joined the session, would you kindly let me know whether you can hear me properly? මාව හරියට ඇහෙනවද කියලා මට චුට්ටක් කියන්න පුළුවන්ද? Before we are going to, because we are going to start the session now. Start the spoken discussion. ඇහෙනව නේද? Okay. හරි ශශිකලා නංගි ඇවිත් ඉන්නවා. අපේ උමේෂ නංගිත් ඇවිත් ඉන්නවා. Okay, right. ඉතින් සබා නංගිත් ඇවිත් ඉන්නවා. සබා නංගි. Okay, right. ඉතින් මේ අපේ නංගිලා මල්ලිලා හරිද මොකද්ද? දැන් ඔයාලට තව පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙන පුළුවන් මොකක්ද දන්නවද? මේ ස්පෝකන් එකේ නෝට් එකක් දෙන්නේ නැද්ද කියලා. මේ ස්පෝකන් සෙෂන් වල අපි ඩිස්කස් කරන පාඩම් වලට නෝට් එකක් දෙන්නේ නැද්ද කියලා ඔයාලට හිතෙන්න පුළුවන්. PDF එකක් එහෙම දෙන්නේ නැද්ද කියලා වගේ. ඇත්තටම මම දෙන්නේ නැහැ. ස්පෝකන් සෙෂන් එකට අදාළ කරගෙන මම PDF එකක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේක ස්පෝකන් නේ. ස්පෝකන් සෙෂන් එක ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන්න ඕනේ කොහෙට ඇවිල්ලාද? ස්පෝකන් සෙෂන් එකටම ඇවිල්ලා. තේරුණානේ? එතන මේ ස්පෝකන් සෙෂන් එකට ඇවිල්ලා ඔයා ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරපුවම මේක ඔයාගේ මතකයේ තියෙනවා. ආයෙ වට එක අමතක වෙන්නේ නැහැ. තේරෙනවද නංගිලා මල්ලිලා? ඉතින් ඒක නිසා ඔයාලා මේකෙන් PDF එක බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්න එපා. මොකද ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි කෝස් එකක් කරා කියලා ඉවරලා ලොකු පොත් ටිකක් ලොකු නෝට්ස් වගේ දුන්නා කියලා ඒ කෝස් එක හොඳ කෝස් එකක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හොඳට තේරුම් ගන්න ඕනේ. ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි කියලා කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? කතා කරන්න ඉගෙනගෙන හරිද? ඒක භාවිතාව ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එකෙන් උගන්වන දෙයක් මිසක් හොඳට ලොකු නෝට් දීලා ලොකු පොත් දීලා එහෙම කරන එකක් ස්පෝකන් සෙෂන් එකක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. තේරුණානේ? ඒක නිසා මම මේකේ ඔයාලට නෝට් එකක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයා මේකට ඇවිල්ලා සම්බන්ධ වෙලා මේ කරන දේ විතරයි ඔයාලට ලැබෙන්නේ. තේරුණානේද? ඒක නිසා ඉතින් පුළුවන් අවස්ථාව පුළුවන් හැම වෙලාවකම ඇවිල්ලා මේකට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න. ඕකේ? රයිට් අපි නම් ඩිස්කෂන් එක කරගෙන යමු ඉස්සරහට. ඔන්න රයිට්. ඊයේ දවසේ අපි ඩිස්කස් කරා මොකද්ද? මෙන්න මේ WH words කොහොමද ප්‍රිපොසිෂන් එක එකතු වෙලා right? ප්‍රිපොසිෂන් එකක් එකතු වෙලා කොහොමද මේ WH words වලින් අපි කතා කරන්න මෙන්න මේ දේවල් හදාගන්නේ කියන එක right? අපි කතා කරනකොට කතා කරන්න යොදා ගන්න වාක්‍ය තියෙනවානේ. මේ වාක්‍ය අපිට හදාගන්න පුළුවන් මෙන්න මේ විදිහට. පැහැදිලිද? මෙන්න මේ විදිහට අපි හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙතනදී අපි කරන්නේ මොකද්ද? ප්‍රිපොසිෂන් එකක් සහ WH word එකක් අපි මික්ස් කරනවා, කම්බයින් කරනවා. ඊ එක්සැම්පල් එක විදිහට අපි කතා කරා to whom කියන එක. to whom කියන එක මොකද්ද අපි meaning එක අරගත්තේ? තේරුම අරගත්තේ මොකද්ද? to whom කියලා කියන්නේ කාටද? right? කාටද? to whom කාටද? to whom do you blame? නැත්නම් whom do you blame to? ඔය විදිහට අපිට අහන්න පුළුවන් right? ඊට පස්සේ with whom? with whom? so we used අපි මේක ඩිස්කස් කරා right? කා එක්කද? with whom? කා එක්කද? right? කා එක්කද කියන එකට අපි මේක use කරනවා කියලා අපි කතා කරා. Today we are going to talk about whom? You know about, right? ඔයා about කියන වචනේ දන්නවනේ. About whom? So we are going to talk about whom. So what's that? About whom? Right. About whom means about කියලා කියන්නේ ගැනනේ. එතන about whom කියලා කියන්නේ පුද්ගලයෙක් හා සම්බන්ධ. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? කා ගැනද කියන එක, right? So you can easily remember these things. මේවා ඔයාට ලේසියෙන් මතක තියාගන්න පුළුවන්, right? ඒක නිසා තමයි මම මේක note එකක් දෙන්නේ නැත්තේ. හරිද? About whom? කා ගැනද, right? For an example, then we will take an example. කා ගැනද ඇය හිතමින් ඉන්නේ. කා ගැනද ඇය හිතමින් ඉන්නේ. Right. කා ගැනද ඇය හිතමින් ඉන්නේ. So we can write this in two methods, right? We can write this sentence in two methods. So what is first method is right, about whom. We can say about whom is she thinking, right? About whom is she thinking? කා ගැනද, right? කා ගැනද ඇය හිතමින් ඉන්නේ. Thinking. About whom is she thinking? And also yesterday I told you that this is not the standard, this is not the preferred, and this is not the standard method of talking. මේ වගේ වාක්‍යයක් අපි අහන එකට හරිද? මේ වගේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහන එකේ ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ් මෙතඩ් එක නෙමෙයි මේක. හරිද? ඒක මම ඔයාලට කියලා දුන්නා මොකද්ද කරන්නේ? මේ ප්‍රිපොසිෂන් එක ඉස්සරහට ගන්න එක අපි ඒක ඇක්සෙප්ට් කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? ඒක අපි පිටිපස්සාර දාලා මේ ක්වෙස්චන් එක මේ විදිහටම අහනවා. කොහොමද අහන්නේ? Whom is she, right? Whom is she thinking, right? About whom කියන එක අනිත් පැත්ත දාන්න තියෙන්නේ. Whom is she thinking about, right? So you can write like this, about. Okay? So same question but in different ways, right? The same question but in different forms. Okay, right? Then we will take one more. මොකක් ගැනද උන් කතා කරන්නේ? Yeah. No. let's take something like this. කා ගැනද ඔවුන් කතා කරන්නේ. ඔවුන් කතා කරන්නේ. Right. So how can we write this? Right? About whom? So we can use in both ways. About whom are they? No, we can use about whom do they talk? About whom do they talk? Right? කා ගැනද ඔවුන් කතා කරන්නේ. And also in the other way we can write whom do they talk about? Okay, got it? තේරෙන්නේ දෙක? එතන පැහැදිලි ඇති කියලා. Okay, right. So with that, so we have completed what? About whom. So this is one type of sentence pattern we can use. Okay, about whom. I think it is clear for you, right? You all got it, right? මම හිතනවා ඔයාලට ඒක තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ නැති කියලා. All right, so I'm gonna move to the next one, right? And also, so do you need more questions? Do you want more sentences, Nangila? Tasarani, do you need more sentences to translate? Just tell me. You're right. Umesha says yes. Okay, right. So I'm going to give you some more sentences, right? So these are for you. Okay, so you can translate them. Okay, right. කා ගැනද අපි හිතන්න ඕනේ. So how can we write this one? යන්න, right? කා ගැනද අපි හිතන්න ඕනේ. How can we write this one? How can we write? කා ගැනද අපි හිතන්න ඕනේ. So the chat is clear for you. So you can simply put the message to the chat box. කා ගැනද අපි හිතන්න ඕනේ. කා ගැනද අපි හිතන්න ඕනේ. Right? Whom do we want to think about? Very good. Yes, Umesha, very good. Whom do we want to think about? Yes, that's obvious. Whom do we want to? ඇත්තට මේක want to කියන එක තමයි මෙතනදී ගන්න ඕනේ. හැබැයි මේක spoken English එකක් අන්නේ. ඒ නිසා මම කෙලින්ම මේකේ spoken එකට focus එක දෙනවා. හරිද? want කියන එක, right? Whom do we want කියන එක මොකද්ද? want to කියන එක. Whom do we want think about? Whom do we want to think about, right? So very good. And also then I'll give you one more question. කා ගැනද මම කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. කා ගැනද මම නැත්නම් කා ගැනද ඇය කතා කරන්නේ. අපි එහෙම ගමුකෝ. කා ගැනද ඇය කතා කරන්නේ. So how about this sentence? කා ගැනද ඇය කතා කරන්නේ. Whom we need to think about. Yes. Whom do we need to think about? So Zubanangi, so it is better if you add do here, same as Umeshanangi's sentence. Umeshanangiගේ වාක්‍ය වගේම මේකට do කියන එක දැම්මම නම් වාක්‍ය හරි. So the next one. කා ගැනද ඇය කතා කරන්නේ. කා ගැනද ඇය කතා කරන්නේ. Whom does she talk about? Very good. Sachikala. Very good, Nangi. Right. Whom does she talk about? Yes, very good. Whom does she talk about? Very good. කා ගැනද ඇය කතා කරන්නේ. Very good, right? So that's enough for about whom, right? About whom කියන එකට මේ ඇති. So if you get screenshots, you can get screenshots, right? Otherwise I don't give you any PDF, right? මම ඔයාලට කිසිම PDF එකක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ මේ session එකට අදාළ කරගෙන. ඔයාලා screenshot එකක් හරි අරගෙන එහෙම study කරගන්න අවශ්‍යයි නම් ඔයා ඒක දාගන්න, නැත්නම් ඔයා pencil එකකින් පෑනකින් note එකක් දාගන්න. Okay, right. So we just talk about home, right? About, I think you all got the idea. Well, I'm to make idea ka තේරෙන්නේ නැති කියලා මම හිතනවා. All right. So let's go to the next one. So what is the next one? It is from home. What's that one? From home. So how can we do? How can we do this one? From home. From home කියන එක අපි use කරන්නේ මොකද්ද මේකේ meaning එක ඔයාලට තේරෙන හැටිද? From කියන එක අපි දන්නවා මොකද්ද? ඉවත් වීමක් නැත්නම් කාගෙන් අන්න ඒ වගේ use කරන එක තමයි මෙන්න මේක from home කියන එක. ඒ කියන්නේ කාගෙන්ද? Right? කාගෙන්ද. So this is the meaning of this one, right? කාගෙන්ද. So we can ask කාගෙන්ද ඔයා මේක ගත්තේ? කාගෙන්ද ඔයා ඇහුවේ? Right? You can ask like for example, I'll give you කාගෙන්ද ඔයා ඒ ගැන ඇහුවේ? කාගෙන්ද ඔයා ඒ ගැන ඇහුවේ? So how can we write this one? Because this is the first one. මේක පළවෙනි එක නිසා මම මේක දාලා පෙන්නන්නම්, හදලා පෙන්නන්නම්. No, I will get one simple question. So you can translate the difficult one. කාගෙන්ද ඔයා? කාගෙන්ද ඇය? නෑ කාගෙන්ද ඔවුන්? කාගෙන්ද ඔවුන් ඉගෙන ගන්නේ? කාගෙන්ද ඔවුන් ඉගෙන ගන්නේ? So the people who see your colors actually, then you guys learn from me, and so at the working place, so you show your colors, right? So you show your colors, and the people in the working place, they will ask from you, oh my god, hari කාගෙන්ද උන් ඉගෙන ගත්තේ? කාගෙන්ද උන් ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙන්නේ? Right? In that way they will ask. Okay, so we can write this. There are two methods, no? Right, there are two methods, right? So you know what are those methods. Let's go with the simplest one, right? From home, right? From home, right? ඉගෙන ගන්නේ. From whom do they learn? From whom do they learn? කාගෙන්ද උන් ඉගෙන ගන්නේ? That's a simple one, no? And also you can ask in the other way, whom do they learn from? Whom do they learn from? So you can ask in that way also, right? Okay, so the next one, කාගෙන්ද ඔයා ඒ ගැන ඇහුවේ? කාගෙන්ද ඔයා ඒ ගැන ඇහුවේ? So how can we write that one? Whom do they learn from? Very good, right? Whom did you hear from? Shashiranangi, I appreciate your sentence, but there is another method. Actually, there is another sentence. Not the sentence, there is another verb for that, right? There is another verb for that. So how can you write this one? Whom do they learn from? Yes, that's true. So the second one, දෙවෙනි එක කාගෙන්ද ඔයා ඒ ගැන ඇහුවේ? Normally we are using these sentences, right? Whom did you ask that from? Very good, Umesha, right? Whom, so you can write whom did you ask that from? And also you can use the other way. So whenever you are talking, so you can use that those things, okay, right? Those this sentence pattern is also okay, right? But the preferable one, or the famous one, or the better one is this one, okay, right? So the next one, කාගෙන්ද මම ආයේ? කාගෙන්ද මම ආයේ? කාගෙන්ද මම ආයේ ආරක්ෂාව බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ? ආරක්ෂාව බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ කියලා වගේ එකක් අපි ගමු, ටිකක් ලොකු වාක්‍යයක්. බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ, right? So how can you write? We can write this one. So how can we write this sentence? කාගෙන්ද මම ආයේ ආරක්ෂාව බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ? Whom did you hear about it from? Okay, so whom did you ask that from? Yes. Whom did you ask that from? Yes. Next one. How can you write this one? කාගෙන්ද මම ආයේ ආරක්ෂාව බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ? So take your time. Take your time. That's okay. Take your time and just tell me. Whom do I hope the safety again from? Very good. Okay, right? Whom? Then let's write the simple sentence, right? අපි සරල කිස්සලා ලියනෙමුකෝ. From whom? Right? From whom? කාගෙන්ද? From whom do I expect? බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනට කියන expect what? Protection again. So this is the sentence, no? And then after writing this one, so you can easily take this sentence to the other way around. Right? ඔයාට මෙන්න මේක ලියලා ඉවර වෙලා, right? ඒ normal sentence එක ලියලා ඉවරලා ඔයාට පුළුවන් මේක ඔන්න අනිත් පැත්තට හරව ගන්න, right? Okay, right? So the other way is, whom do I expect protection again from? Yes, right? So you can ask like this, right? So you can practice this, right? ඔයාට මේක නිතරම practice කරන්න පුළුවන්. If you want, take some screenshots. Otherwise I don't give any of the notes, right? I don't give any notes regarding this session. So you have to take screenshots and make note yourself. Okay, right? So you are ready, I think, right? You are ready? Okay. All right. So the next one, right? So the next one, under whom? So today we will complete this all the stuff. Okay, we will discuss ka liver karamo. Right? What is that one? Under whom? So what is that one? Under whom? Kha yatateda. In Sinhala, if we say, it is kha yatateda. Right. So how can you write this one? Kha yatateda. How can you write this one? Yes. Let's take some examples. Kha yatateda ay වැඩ කරන්නේ. Kha yatateda ay then වැඩ කරන්නේ. Kha yatateda then ay වැඩ කරන්නේ. So we can write this sentence in this way as well. Under whom? Under whom does she work now? Under whom does she work now? So we can write like this, and also we can write in the other way around. Whom does she work now under? Right? So you can ask, okay? But this is the most familiar one. අපිට ගොඩක්ම සමීපයි වගේ දැනෙන්නේ මේක. මොකද ඒ ප්‍රශ්න පදේ අහනකොටම අපිට ඒකේ ආන්සර් එක එනවනේ. ප්‍රශ්න පදේ අපිට අහනකොටම අපිට ආන්සර් එක එනවා. So that's much important. Right? That's much important. And also in the other way, you can write it in the other way around, like this. Okay. Right. Next one. So this is the meaning of that one. Okay. Under whom? Right. Okay. So I will get another. I'll give you another sentence. Kha yatateda oya පුහුණු වෙන්නේ. So this is for you, Nangila. Kha yatateda oya then oya පුහුණු වෙන්නේ. Kha yatateda oya පුහුණු වෙන්නේ. Kha yatateda oya පුහුණු වෙන්නේ. So how can you write this one? Kha yatateda oya පුහුණු වෙන්නේ. Kha yatateda oya පුහුණු වෙන්නේ. So these are simple sentences, okay? These are much simple sentences, right? Whom do you practice under? Yes, whom do you practice under? So if we are practicing some kind of dancing method also, and maybe if you are practicing some sort of self defense, atma rakshaka saran kala, right? If you are practicing karate, if you are practicing what, karate, then taekwondo, and also whatever the method, whatever the thing, so we can ask, right? කායටද පුහුණු වෙන්නේ, whom do you practice, whom do you practice under, right? කායටද practice වෙන්නේ නැත්නම් whom do you practice, right? Okay, all right. So yeah, let's take another sentence. කායටද ඇය then හැදී වැඩෙන්නේ, right? නැත්නම් හැදී වැඩෙන්නේ කියලා ගමුකෝ අපි. හැදී වැඩෙනවට කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? හැදී වැඩෙනවට කියන්නේ අපි grow up කියලා ගමුකෝ. හැදී වැඩෙනවා. ඉතින් හැදී වැඩෙන්නේ කියලා තමයි කියන්නේ. කායටද එයා හැදෙන්නේ කියලා අහන්නේ. right? කායටද දැන් ඇය හැදී වැඩෙන්නේ. That means she is growing up. She is growing up, so we want to ask. right? අපිට දැනගන්න අවශ්‍යයි කායටද ඇය දැන් හැදී වැඩෙන්නේ කියන එක. So how can you write this one? So this is for you. කායටද දැන් ඇය හැදී වැඩෙන්නේ. කායටද දැන් ඇය හැදී වැඩෙන්නේ. How can you write this one? Whom does she grow up under? Yes, whom does she grow up under? Very good. Okay, right. We can write this in the other way. Under whom, right? Under whom does she grow up? Does she grow up now? So we can write it like this, and also the other way around. So you can write whom does she grow up now under. All right, it is clear for you, I think. Okay, so the last one for today discussion. So what is that one? By whom? So what's that mean? By whom? What's the meaning of that? What is the possible idea, right? By whom? කා විසින්ද. Okay, right. So how can you write some example sentences in the same way, right? කා විසින්ද සීගිරිය ගොඩනංවනු ලැබුවේ. So this is somewhat different, okay? සීගිරිය ගොඩනංවන ලද්දේ නැත්නම් අපිට අහන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වගේ. සීගිරිය ගොඩ නැංගුවේ. කමෙන් ඔක සිංහලෙන් අහනවනේ මොකද්ද? කා විසින්ද සීගිරිය ගොඩ නැංගුවේ අහනවට වඩා හොඳයි මොකද්ද? සීගිරිය ගොඩ නැංගුවේ කා විසින්ද, right? So we will put that one. කා විසින් මොකද්ද? වේ කා විසින්ද. සීගිරිය ගොඩ නැංගුවේ කා විසින්ද. So how can we write this one? By whom? And also this is somewhat different because this is passive. By කියන එක අපි ගන්න passive voice වලදීනේ. ඉතින් මෙතනදී එක passive structure එකෙන් තමයි අහන්න වෙන්නේ අපිට. By whom was the සීගිරිය what? Built up. ගොඩනංගනවට කියන නැත්නම් constructed කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන්. අනිත් පැත්තට අහන්න පුළුවන් මොකද්ද? Whom, right? Whom was සීගිරිය built up by. So you can write in that way as well. So I think it is clear for you, right? It is clear for you so today. So I just talked about by whom. So I should give you some example sentences, right? බත් වෙන ලද්දේ කා විසින්ද. බත් වෙන ලද්දේ කා විසින්ද. මේ පද්‍ය පන්ති රචනා කරන ලද්දේ කා විසින්ද. සිංහල පේපර් වල මේක අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙන ගන්නේ. කා විසින්ද, right? කා විසින්ද. So what is that one? කා විසින්ද, right? බත් වෙන ලද්දේ කා විසින්ද. So how can you write this one? You can write simply the simple sentence. And you can write a simple sentence, and as well you can change the preposition from the front to the end. So that's the thing. Whom was rice cooked by? Yes. Whom was, actually we can write it as by whom. By whom, by whom was rice cooked? So in the other way around, whom was rice cooked by? Cooked by. So in that way, so you can write these sentences, right? I think it is clear for you. මම හිතනවා ඔයාලා හැමෝටම මේක පැහැදිලි ඇති කියලා. This is not difficult. මේක අමාරු නෙමෙයි. So you can simply understand this everything, okay? Right. All right. So I'm gonna complete the discussion for today. That means this grammar discussion. So I'm gonna share the Zoom link for you. Right. This is the Zoom link to join the session, speaking session. So everyone, you all are invited to the Zoom session. Okay. Lahir Madhushan. Whom does she talk about? Yes. He's getting some ideas. He's getting the sentences late, I guess. So never mind. So I'm gonna share the Zoom link. So you guys, you all are invited to the Zoom. So you can join using this link, right? So you can leave from the live session, and also you can join to the Zoom session. So it is difficult to see me, no? So I think it is better if I go for looking for a light. Yeah, the laptop is charged, and no, I'll get some light. Okay, I'll get some light. Otherwise, you see me like a piece of bark, piece of coal, piece of charcoal. Angur kala kagida kimawa. Okay, then I have some light here. I have some light source here. Okay, right. Now I think you can see me. All right. Some people have joined already. So who are they? Umesha, Nangi, and Shashikala. All right. So we have two friends to talk who are willing to talk. So let's have some talk. All right.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Nangi. So you came front, right? Very good. Actually, you are a forward character. I really appreciate that. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා මේ ගොඩක් forward චරිතයක්. ඇත්තටම මම සතුටුයි ඒ කියන්නේ. Right, actually it is better if we all can make this program better if you also can switch on your video, right? No harm, not today. So I just I'm just suggesting. So if you can, right? If you can switch on your video as well, so this conversation would be much beautiful, right? So because I also can see you. All right. So okay, right. All right. Nadisha Nangi is also here. Okay, right. Today I'm gonna share a new topic, right? Today we are gonna discuss about a new topic. So I'll share you what the topic that we are going to talk about. Okay. So the topic is hello.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, right. I'll share you the link. Then our Prime Minister, right? Prime Minister, and also the Minister of Education, who I don't know, no politics here. Okay, then first of all, I want to tell no politics here. Okay, no politics in the discussion. I'm just taking the idea, right? I'm just taking the idea, and I want to know your idea. So that is the important fact here, right? මට උමනා දේ මොකද්ද මට දැනගන්න උමනා ඔයාලගේ අයිඩියා එක මොකද්ද කියන එක තමයි. right? I just want to know your idea. There is no politics here, okay? So don't get angry. So don't criticize. You have the chance. You have the chance to criticize. That's obvious, but no politics, okay? Right. So this is the topic. So our prime minister, so recently she has decided to not to she has decided not to, that means if I say not conducting Nathan, not holding, not conducting, not conducting any competitive exams. Competitive exam, you might have already heard the news, right? Any competitive exams from grade, from preschool, right? Purudama Vindan preschool, preschool to grade 8. Grade 8. So what are your ideas? So I want to know. So who's gonna talk at the beginning? Who likes to talk?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Would you like? Sorry, Aya. Can you say quantitative exam meaning?
Conducting means not hold. That means holding. Then holding means, so when the students are in grade 5, they have what do I say, grade 5 exam. What does that mean? Scholar exam? No, scholarship exam. Is that one? Yeah, scholarship exam. No, Sheshatar again.
Yeah.
So in grade 5, so they have one exam, and in if I say in grade 11 we have O level examination, and also in grade 13 we have our A level examination. So these are actually competitive exams, no? Competitive. So in case if you fail, so you do something. If exam එක fail වුණත් ඔයාට දෙයක් නැති වෙනවා. Right? So those are competitive exams. So I'm asking from you, then she has told her idea, no exams, right? No competitive exams. තරඟකාරී විභාග කිසිම එකක් මුල්ලම කාලේ, ඒ කියන්නේ මේ පෙර පාසලේ ඉඳලම 8 වසරට යනකල් තියන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ ශේෂත්වයක් තියන්නේ නැහැ කියන එක වගේ තමයි. So what is your idea? I would like to know.
Think about it is good.
It is good. All right. So what are the reasons? So if you tell something, you must give reasons as well, okay? So what is the reason?
Because children have a children are all children are kids because they have childhood.
Yeah.
Childhood time.
Yes.
Such as playing, and playing to doing their hobbies. That therefore I think about they aren't conductive exam.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you.
That means we must not hold any exams from preschool to grade 8. So during that time, no examination, no competitive examination, right?
Oh,
yes.
All children have a childhood time. The all children spend very well that during that time because must not be yes, continue exam. Okay, right.
That means you are saying every child should have their childhood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have time, I think.
Yeah.
They-
Mm, they playing to doing their hobbies. They must be they must be time to allocate to sorry
yeah, take time. It
if
is
they
okay.
if if mm, if uh, if is if draw උදා වෙනවද කියන්නේ කොහොමද?
Support I can floor.
If support is if support time if support is if it will be support time they can they can allocate their time such as hobby to doing their hobbies and playing and and anything because I agree with you I like they it haven't the conductive exam have to to the children.
Okay, right. Very good. Right. So Shashikala Nangi just told that not conducting the examinations, competitive examinations during the time between preschool to grade 8 is a good idea. So she just told us that the people should the young actually the kids should have their own time to play and also to follow their hobbies and also to watch some cartoons as well, no? So they should have time, so she's saying that they should have time to spend that time as they like. ඔවුන් කැමති විදිහට ඒ ටයිම් එක ගත කරන්න ඔවුන්ට නිදහස දෙන්න ඕන කියන එක තමයි ශශිකලා නංගිගේ idea එක. So she agreed with me. ඇය මාත් එක්ක එකඟ වුණා. That means there is no scholarship examination and also there is no grade 5 exam, a big exam. So the children can work as they wish. ඔවුන් කැමති විදිහට ඔවුන්ට ඒ දේ ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්, වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන්. So she told that she agrees with me. All right. So, Krishanti Miss has joined here. So it's a great pleasure to have you, Miss. Right. So I'm just asking the ideas from from the students here. So after we finish talking, so let's continue the discussion, ma'am. And discussion, Miss. Okay. So the idea, that means the thing that we are talking about is this one. So I have shared it into the chat box as well. So she has sent me a message. I see. Right. She okay. Right. So who's going to talk now? Umesha. I think you are going to talk. Okay. Right. So what is your
Yes,
idea, Nangi?
I also agree with you because the children is small and they don't want to uh, follow their own. They want to follow their uh, childhood and they want to uh, lovely love and they want to um, spend time with their parents because they is the is the time it's the time they want that they want to um, uh, give that they want to giving love and um, I think children have to children want to play with their some ages and they they and they like to spend with many people and I think grade 5 is called grade 5 examination is not to not to fair because their childhood is um, uh, lost. Um, I like I like to um, I like to that suggestion uh, carry on a long time. I think uh, it is very no, it's doing it is doing um, it is doing a big thing that we uh, did, didn't think.
Yeah. So,
Um,
Umesha Nangi's, she raised a new topic. She raised a new idea with her words. So it is. She told us that when there is a competitive examination. For an example, the scholarship examination which is held in grade 5. So the childhood is locked, right? She told that actually that's true. Okay, then we both who Krishantumis and myself, we will discuss about the overall ideas of the students. So here, so I look much darker, right? Right. I think the light is something. There's some mistake in the lighting. Okay, I guess. Now better, I think. All right. All right. So I'm gonna. Okay. So then Umesh Nangi just told that the childhood becomes logged. Childhood becomes logged if there are competitive examinations during that time. Yes, that's true. So I'm gonna ask the idea from Nadisha Nangi.
Yes, Aya.
So what is your idea, Nangi? So do you agree with
Uh,
our Prime Minister or the Minister of Education, or do you have any other alternatives? So are you saying that the grade 5 examination is okay to have or something like that? So what is your idea?
no, I agree with you
Hmm.
because there is a competitive exam. Most of the children are under the pressure
Hmm.
because because they need to leisure time activities. So I think it is a good idea about.
Yeah.
So I agree with you.
Okay, right. Thank you. So our Nadisha Nangi just showed something. She added something. Yes, she added something like the students, the kids are under pressure. Yes, that's true, no? So they have to go to classes and they have to write so many papers and homeworks and those stuff. And when the homeworks are not done, so they also have to get punished from the teacher. Right? The homework, classes and class and also they have to work a lot. So but then I'll raise one question to Krishanti Miss. So it is something better idea to think. So then Nadisha Nangi's idea is also the same. So she also agrees with us. So Krishanti Miss, would you raise your voice?
Yeah,
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 please here. Okay, right.
yeah.
So what is your idea, Miss? So do you agree with the statement? The new renovation of the new change of the education system of Sri Lanka. So do you agree with that? So what is your idea? What kind of idea do you have?
Yeah, I have so many ideas to
Yeah.
tell in that. First of all, I, I also same in positions. It must be in the not to do
Mm-hmm.
the scholarship competitive exam.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the students, our sisters, has told to regarding that they are not leisure times and they are not loving and caring affection things as they wish because of the competitive exams, because of the exam is very competitive. They
Yeah.
have lost their uh, every emotions.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to say what is happened to doing like that IQ enhance the IQ level.
Mm-hmm.
The normally we know the brain development is gained 1 to 12 time is the most important things because of under that is it under that time range in the whole of the world, especially the development countries, are very milestone stage.
Mm-hmm.
That country always not going to like that competitive exams to do that people they always they always to get their to activity base and they want to enhance their experience always try to then enhance to their through the experience because of we know the brain has more than 20 billion circuits
Mm-hmm.
neurocircuits. Then the neurons, more than 20 billion, 200 billion.
Yeah.
Then according to that, neurons are always making the synapse. The mostly, Mr. Lakmal, the under 12 years, the children who has engaged and had made so many synapses are all completed
Uh-huh.
within within 12 age.
Mm-hmm.
Then within 12 age, they already completed to make the synapse. Then after that, making that they already completed after they when they are youth age or elder age, they are using their every decisions making and emotions and all things by what they had done completed the synapse.
Uh-huh.
Synapse.
Uh-huh.
The synapse they are using in near their future. But
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, in our country, education very worst because of they have a not quality. They have a not quality synapse couldn't able to build up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main things. Then they have not. Uh, it's not. We can how to say in අලුත් සොයා එනි සොයා ගැනීම වලට කියන්නේ
Inventions and
inventions.
yeah.
Yeah. So in Europe country always try to be the small children's also inventions. The
Yeah.
how to make things, how to scrape in the coconuts, how to sew in the our clothes, how to wash, how to everything. But they are not practical movement like that. In preschool sites, there is no movement. In the grade 5 scholarship, all things not like that we can't say. The parents just like the helicopter mothers.
Yeah.
The helicopter's mothers. As I am also mom, we are eating, feeding, wearing, clothing, washing,
Yeah.
everything done by mother parents.
Mm.
But the any children doesn't know what are the basic things and initial events in that how to treat that and how to engage with that, how to empathize the people. They are not they don't know about that.
Yeah.
hybrid. They are always hybrid. Then they don't know to the cross the road.
Yeah.
They don't know what are the gratitudes, what are the thankful things. They don't know. Always making the maths and always writing the essays and always just like exam, just like so O level and A level.
Yeah.
My sons also sit at the O level, sorry, scholarship exam, but most of people and most of teachers want to reheld it.
Yeah.
I totally thoroughly not accept it.
Yeah.
I always tell and I always share my via the WhatsApp not to do like that exam. It's
Yeah.
not relevant. It's not necessary. It's unnecessary things.
Yeah.
What's the when we are going to engage the on medical as a medicine, medical faculty or engineer faculty, it must be useful event. Maybe
Yeah.
me small patty pancho. What to do like that? They are not quality people. They are not quality people because of that. Most people are in that world, Mr. Lakmal. Most important thing is not IQ.
Yeah.
IQ is not important. EQ is the most important thing. EQ. Normally, as we are doing the good job as a manager, you think after you are passing out the university, you also going to the company also. Then you as a you manager, but IQ is not only use the 12%.
Yeah.
EQ is the more than 18 percentages we have. But unfortunately, our children has not like that emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Yes, true. So yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to add something. Then normally we call the grade 5 exam as parents exam, and also O level as teachers exam and A level as the children's exam.
Students. Yeah.
So the competition is not actually between among the children. So the competition is obviously between the parents among the
Yes.
parents. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. The new government always try to change it up to grade
Yeah.
8. No,
Grade 8.
it's said to try to shift it to grade 8. It's very great things. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's true. And also, I see, ma'am, then as a mother, so you may also have some sort of idea about the thing that I am going to talk about next. So, normally we see in our society, mother is carrying the bag. Mother is carrying the school bag till since the beginning of the school time. එක වසරකට බාර දුන්න දවස් ඉඳලා අම්මා බෑග් එක හරි දාගෙන යනවා. The child goes as he goes.
yeah,
Yeah, and also even classroom sweeping also has been divided between parents, not the
yeah,
children. Yeah,
yeah.
in grade 1 and grade so I think up to grade 5. Yeah,
1 to 5.
1 to 5
Every rooms are cleaned by
parents.
parents.
So
Yeah.
so so what is your idea? So what is your idea then in Chinese and Japanese schools?
The police are not doing like that. So all things happening by the children.
Yeah.
It's a practical event. Then the learning, because of the learning behavior is the more important things now as a human, especially in that as a small children, their learning pattern is the build up and the unconscious mindly very sharply they store in their mind setup. It's a very good things. They are
Yeah.
growing after that age in they can use that they are past good things. The practical events innovations I think is the good things no in
Yeah.
the schooling time. It's very best things for to in your future life. But even though they are not supportive anyone as a husband or as the father, they are not going to like to think anything. But all together when we working like that, they can easy to share
Yeah.
in our aging elder in life.
Yeah.
Care and elderly.
Yes. Yeah. So then as we all see, So in Sri Lankan education system, so actually this is something a large and it's a vast topic. So actually we are just getting some ideas and we are just sharing. Actually the purpose is speaking actually, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, actually then there are some specialists, there are some special people who actually the professionals of this side, this section who they are talking. That means about this sector, and also but here the purpose of this discussion is to improve our speaking. Okay, then I have another idea. So what's that? So what are the possible challenges so we would have to face if we try to change this education system of Sri Lanka? So what are the possible challenges? So so,
yeah.
Krishant means, so shall we ask it firstly from the little girls here? Then let's go to the discussion, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
we will give the chance for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give the chance. Okay. So, anyone, Umesha, Shashikala, and Nadisha. So, any of you. So, what are the possible challenges that we will have to face if we are trying to change the education system of Sri Lanka? So, that is the topic. So, I would like to know some ideas from you.
I like. I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
But exam should be held on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm,
So, if you tell something, so you have to give the reasons as well. Okay.
no. I like exam should be I said that challenges about challenges
Yeah. Actually,
about
then
challenges.
yeah, I'll explain my topic once more. So the topic is then what are the possible means the things can occur. What are the possible challenges we will have to face when we try to make a change in Sri Lankan education system? So that's my topic. So what are the possible challenges? ඒ කියන්නේ මොකක්ද දැන් අපි දැන් ලංකාවේ අධ්‍යාපන ක්‍රමය වෙනස් දැන් අතර මේක අපිට අදාළ මාතෘකාවක් නෙවෙයි අතට මම මේ නිකන් මේ ඩිස්කෂන් එකට ගත්තේ. එතකොට ඔයාට හිතෙන විදිහට මේ ලංකාවේ අධ්‍යාපන ක්‍රමය වෙනස් කරන්න අපි උත්සාහ කරනකොට මොනවද එතකොට අපිට එන්න පුළුවන්? ඒ කියන්නේ එන්න පුළුවන් challenges මොනවද? So I'm just asking something like that. So what is your idea?
Yeah, I now I understand it. I think there are many tuitions
Mm-hmm.
in our Sri Lanka. Especially they disagree with you
Mm-hmm.
because they are depend on student
Yeah.
and then exam challenges are very different. Anyone can't think about how is challenges especially because therefore the tuitions have tuitions teachers disagree with you and
So what else? If it is
and
difficult to speak in English, so it is okay. Then you can use Sinhala as well. Okay. So
okay.
no harm, no harm. Just we need the ideas. So this is a discussion, no. So it is interactive session. So you tell something, then I ask something like that. It is an open conversation. So you can say anything. So this is not going to be. Then you are not going to be arrested. Okay. මේවා කිව්වා කියලා මේ ඔයාලට මේ නඩුව එහෙම දැනටෙන්නේ නැහැ කොහෙන්වත්. So no harm. Okay. So you can talk.
Give me some time
Okay.
to think about it.
All right. Okay, Nangi, then you can have some time. So, Nadisha Nangi, so what is your idea? So have you got any ideas? So do you need some time to prepare your answer? Just a simple idea is enough. I think you have got the question, so you understand the question, I think. And also Umeshanangi, so if you are okay to talk, so you also can raise your voice.
Yes, I am.
Both have come. Okay, let's give the chance to Umesha. So what is your idea, Nangi?
I think we have to face many challenges. Main challenges is political parties
Uh-huh.
because they they don't active
Mm-hmm.
ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්න
What?
ක්‍රියාත්මක කරනවද?
Kriyanma Karnataka.
හා?
To start, you can say simply start.
Implement,
Yeah,
implement,
implement,
implement.
implement. Yeah, that's the best word.
They don't implement uh, that 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 successfully and um, tu- grade 5 tuition teachers I think grade 5 is grade 5 tuition teachers strive for this.
Yeah.
uh,
Okay.
um,
So,
some parents are agree, but some parents, educated parents are uh, uh, parents. I educated parents will agree will won't agree that because they think their thinking mind is very different and uh, they I think they are they think uh, almost children have to face exam five grade exam um, and they don't have if children don't have face exam they think uh, they think that children don't have um, many knowledge uh, and they they are I think uh, it, we have to face many challenges because it economics, politics, and people, people is that many challenges we have to face it.
yeah,
Thank
that's true. Yeah, actually, she gave so many ideas. Actually, thank you, Umesha. So, actually, I really appreciate these girls because they try to speak with their best. So, whatever they feel, they directly say. Actually, that is the most important thing. Actually, I would like to feel. I like to see so many boys here, but no boys here because normally boys are not interested in English. I wonder why. Actually, I don't know why the reason. Right. So. And Nangishanangi, so my chance is given to you. So, what are the possible challenges that we will have to face when we try to change the education system of Sri Lanka? I think all the facts have been mentioned, right, already.
Uh,
So, if you have additional point,
we are
if you have additional idea in your mind, so what are they? ඒ කියන්නේ මේ මං කිව්වේ දැන් අර අපිට දැන් මුණ දෙන්න සිදෙන අභියෝග ටිකක් එනවනේ අනිවාර්යෙන් මේ ලංකාවේ මේ වෙනසක් කරන්න ගියාම. එතකොට ඒ challenges මොනවද කියන දේ මම අහනකොට දැන් ගොඩාක් කාරණා කියවුණා මෙතනදී. ඔයාලට ඊට අමතර මොන හරි හිතෙන කාරණාවක් තියෙනවද? මොනවා if you have any additional idea, do you have any?
Cultural resistance.
So what do you mean? Cultural resistance?
Mean
Yeah, use single as well. It is okay, no harm. So the most important thing is your idea, the way you think. So you can talk.
traditional teaching methods and exam-oriented education can face resistance. And public awareness campaign and engagement with teachers, students, and parents can help overcome these.
Yeah, that's true. So, okay, then you also have some different ideas than the ideas which are already mentioned. So would you like to just explain about your ideas? So is that all, Nangi? So you can talk, eh? You can talk, okay? You can talk, right? So I think all the ideas are mentioned.
Yes.
Okay, right. So, Krishanti Miss, so shall we come up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So actually, then I think you may also feel proud about these little girls.
Yeah, yeah, really, really, really.
Yeah.
Both are very. I would like to say appreciate my appreciation for them.
Yeah.
However, they try to talk. However,
Yeah.
their their emotions. But in my I went in my past my university life. Then we haven't this life no like that resource and platforms like that.
Yeah.
They are very lucky to enhance their knowledge. We can use by that platforms by using. Really, they are very lucky. But unfortunately, I think what had happened, the other students they have come to and join with you. What had happened?
No idea actually.
Yeah.
Only these little only these girls appear in every session. So even in the chat, even in the chat they are active. So even in this type of sessions they are active. So I don't know. Actually, even boys, there are some boys. There are some. Then there, Kanishka, there is one
Because,
boy.
when they engage in the university, the rural and remote areas,
Yeah.
students, so many students we know, then they are not enough knowledge regarding that. We have like that English. Then most of the students are coming to remote area. They are not engaged like that sessions. No,
Yeah.
listen.
I don't know
In fact,
actually.
yeah, we don't. We
Let's
know
see.
they.
Let's see in the future, near future, what will happen then.
Yeah.
So,
If we would.
shall we analyze one by one the facts that we have collected from these girls and the things that I have told and the things that we have collected so far?
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Lakmal. Okay.
Okay, then I would ask from you also. So, what are the possible challenges? Actually, then all the challenges have been mentioned as I think from these girls. So, additionally, do you have any challenges, possible challenges that we will have to face?
Yeah, the best thing is we will try to change to the scholarship for grade 5.
Mm-hmm.
Its main challenge is the most remote area students want to become to go to the
Mm-hmm.
schools with Anand and Nalanda Royal, just
Yeah.
like schools. It's the main challenges. Then
Mm-hmm.
they have not enough possibility to attend like that school.
Yeah.
Because of that age is can manage everything, but after grade 7, grade 8, 9, like that, they are become adolescent age.
Mm-hmm.
Then they are not engaging directly for that society culture based things and every norms and everything.
Yeah.
I think that's basically things that when we are going to change that grade 5 year scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing. As a poor parents try to expenditures to their children to go they will join the Anand and Nalanda higher schools. They
Yeah.
try to expense their money, no. However, this is a very rare situation, no.
Yeah.
Very rare situation. It's the main thing. The other thing is, we know the most of our my sisters explains the tuition the problems. Yeah, most of tuition's masters doesn't like to change that situations. Maybe, however. In my opinion, however, increase the government school salary. However, we stop the every tuition mafia. We normally we have two or three mafia. The first is the health mafia. Second is the education mafia. That's the monopoly in our country. I don't know. I mean. This is two mafia. We dissolve that mafia. However, through that NPP government also, then it's a main problems for us. Another thing is when we change to possibilities to their education systems, I suggest the normally grade 10 or grade 10 exams most people face in, then the some are going to A level, but that more than 50 percentages less their education gain the journey. They stop their education journey. Then I suppose to, however, the government must be implement for the NVQ level types to through the schooling activity. And they have we know the base concept you have the Howard Garden is a multiple intelligence. There are so many multiple intelligence we have, but every student haven't IQ, but singing, dancing, movement, interrelationship, empathy, there is the intelligence they have own field. But school must be give up. The government must be give the priority to go for that students on beyond future. They must select what are the capacity, what is the interest in for them. Then the government must have to implement to assess their opportunity, to achieve their opportunity. But it is very difficult. The carpenter like that. There are so many activities we have no. Then it will help for the migrate also. Really, science or maths or arts or commerce, they are doing their own way. But lost the journeys. Some students try to lost their journey. No, they have to a pathway to go forward. It must be fulfill the government. It is not so easy. It's not so easy. Then have to constructions, have to gain the new appointments as the teachers. There are so many things. The measurable, what are the kind of necessities and what are the interest in, what are the capacity they have. They measure and they find out their old abilities. But most probably the students like to, my friend is going to arts, I am also going to arts. We are same thing normally. We are, I engage with, I pass out 2001, no? We don't know in the remote area, I am in Hambanturani. We normally A-level done the 4 subjects. Then we don't know the university. When we are going to the university also, we try to do the single BC like that. I have done the political science special, okay? The second master also in Japura. Then we also try to do the like that subjects. But it's not necessary. We want not guidelines to give for us. That's the thing. But in this, students have so many guidelines. And through the technology, they are very lucky. Yeah, those are the changes. English must be compulsory subject and technology must be compulsory subject, and also psychology. I mean, psychology also compulsory subject for the student.
Yeah, actually,
That's the thing.
yeah, and also the mentoring program and also the counseling program should be included to the school curriculum, I think. And also the
Yeah,
teacher should be trained, especially to teach the students how to release their stress, not by that means, as we all know, they get stress that means they collect, the stress gets collected in their minds, little by little by little by. Then
yeah.
in case if it is not released, so it
Any
suddenly
teacher,
bursts like a volcano and they just try to
yeah,
suicide.
yeah, yeah. But on, but in our school, any school, I didn't see Mali
Mm-hmm.
or any teachers expert
Yeah,
like that. They always try to teach in only.
yeah,
They are
yeah.
not they are not going to use the techniques as a new modern techniques to how to
Mhm.
reduce the stress and how to relax for that thing. They
Yeah.
always telling something, only telling, don't care about that. You go
Mhm.
and
Yes.
remember, don't forget it. You forget it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nature of life. That's not. We have to activity. We
Mm-hmm.
have to engage with that students with new new activity. Yeah, teachers must be. I mean, there are so as a school, Mr. Lakmal. I mean, the psychology, the subjects maybe followed teachers. Maybe more than 10 teachers stay at least in the school.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They can monitor and they can engage with all students. Then when I went to the school, there are so many cases, but I couldn't. I am also stressing that after that.
Yeah.
How to manage it me
Yeah. That's.
as a student? They nominate the as a student counselor, but he has so many work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he has so many subjects. He has so many duties.
Yeah.
Other than someone people who is engaged the student counselor, he is going to mental disorder suffering person.
Yeah.
He is the neglect the whole duties. The person who is engaged in the as the counselor.
Mm.
How to control? Why do you say so? That's the thing. Way of thing.
Yeah. That's true. So, yeah, then I would like to raise one point, one another point. So, most of the teachers in school, that means government schools, they are not updated in information and also the technology and also and that means their knowledge, it is not updated. For an example, then most of the then when I talk with the students, they
Yeah,
say most of the English teachers are very old teachers, as you
yeah,
know. Then if we ask to draw the English teacher, they would draw with big round glasses and old teacher wearing a sari, and also they don't even like to sit in the class when she comes to the
yeah,
class. They say that is so boring, and actually during that time
yeah,
boys are
yeah,
much aggressive, and also they get simply stressed, not stressed, they get, you see, they are, oh, who is she?
yeah.
What is she trying to give us, like that? They, when the teacher comes to the class, they leave like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so have you got any alternatives? That means, are there any solutions, possible solutions? That means.
Yeah. Mr. Lakmal, I really forget it because of the
Mhm.
as a teachers must be update.
Mhm.
Okay, must be update.
Yeah.
When we are appointed to implement the new policy,
Mhm.
teachers doesn't like maybe. Other thing is
Mhm.
that he is the traditional knowledge.
Yeah.
They are not going to update as the
Mhm.
Europe. The other thing is, after 200, 2000s birthing students,
Mhm.
they are always, they are always, they have the curiosity, okay,
Mhm.
and they are always using the technology.
Mhm.
They haven't a shy and fear. They haven't. They something in future within 5 years. They always asking the questions of the teacher.
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
of they are using the when the teachers starting the lessons, but the the talent students already completed and know about regarding that lessons by using through Viva
Yeah.
internet.
Internet.
Then she has the good student who is good at enough knowledge regarding that topic.
Yeah.
But teacher has not enough knowledge more than students.
Yeah.
Then
That's,
it will be corrupted and it will be big argument maybe had happened incident. Okay?
yeah.
Then
Class. In the class.
abuses may be physical abuses, mental
Yeah.
abuses, everything may be happen.
Mm-hmm.
It must be changed. As a teachers,
Mm-hmm.
the teachers, we know that Europe teachers how updated Mr. Lakmal, no?
Mm.
They are always through by hands. They are always need internet and equipments.
Yeah.
But our teachers, how many percentage people percentage when we get in the how many users in internet?
Yeah. Only a few teachers are using, and also they are aware about that.
They are not engaged with the new knowledge and with new technology. It's the main things.
Mm-hmm.
Other thing is in these society, most of the aging and older in the mature teachers are all I think they are retired in
Mm-hmm.
that period.
Yeah.
There are some new teachers. They are very very beautiful and nicely. They are wearing just like saris, wearing with very
Yeah.
tight nicely. They are good,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I have disadvantages, advantages, so many things to deal that. The some students are not respect and not
Mm-hmm.
obedient for them as but like that just matured teachers they always given like to admire and obede and everything's politely they try to, but others are not going to polite both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean also, so when I go into the school I also observe like that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Always teachers and students must be gap. It's the gap is very important thing.
Mm-hmm.
However, we can call lumber bang. There's nothing. It's okay, but always keep in the
It's,
gap.
yeah.
Yeah, destinations. Yeah,
Yeah.
as a teacher, it must build up. They always
Mm-hmm.
caring and protection and affections. Everything must be given by the teachers, but under control.
Yeah.
He try to. He's the God. God.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah. So then, let's see what will happen in the modern, that means in the upcoming years. So now we see something is going to happen, so we have no idea. We still don't have any, we don't have any idea what will happen. So let's see. Actually, the only thing we can do is waiting for the changes to take place in the society and also in this education system. So as then today we raised then so if we sum up the things that we have discussed today, so I raised 2 points today. So the first one is the changes which is going to be implemented in Sri Lankan education system, which is whether the grade 5 scholarship exam is cancelled or no competitive examinations from preschool to grade 8. So actually then there are some advantages and also there are some drawbacks as well. So definitely there will be so many challenges when we make a change. That's obvious, because the society has found their path. It's just like a flowing river, then it goes as it is, but then in a flowing river, so moving upwards is obviously a challenge. So then people are used to that, used to be with that, with the things which are available so far. and also making a change is really a challenge. So even in our lives, so making a change is a challenge, no? So in the same way, so and also the second point that I raised is the education system, actually the things that the parents involvement is affecting the students personality, and also it is practiced from grade 1, actually from the preschool itself. So in other countries, actually the people do everything. So the people, not the students, in the school, they do themselves. They clean the classrooms, they wash the toilets, and also they prepare in some colleges I have seen, in some colleges they prepare their own meals at the school. So in that way they are having some sort of practice. But so it is like the sky and the land, when we sky and the earth, if we compare it with Sri Lankan education system and the foreign education system. So then someone can argue that means it is the foreign country, so they are available in the developed countries, so they have money, and also they have modern technology, and they have much resources. But in Sri Lanka, so should we stay in this state itself? මෙතන අපි ඉන්න ඕනද? No. We should have some better um, step. We have to get some better steps to have a better world for the next generation. So those are the things that we discussed today, and also the girls who joined to the session, and Adisha Nangi, and also Shashikala and Umesha. So my special thanks for you, Nangila. So you gave a lot of ideas about the okay, Krishnademi. So my special so she went right. So Nangila, so what is your idea now? That means our Krishnademi is also discussed so many things.
Yeah, I agree with her.
Yeah, actually she is a teacher, so she has a lot of ideas, so she talks nicely. So that's the reason I invited her to this session, so she will join here. So okay, so Shashikala Nangi, so then as we discussed, and Nadisha Nangi and also Mesha Nangi told, there are so many challenges in front of us, opposite us, so we have to face so many things. So yeah. So, what do you think? What will happen in the near future? සසිකල නංගි සෝ. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ changes අපි කරොත් එහෙම ඒක සාර්ථක වුණොත් නෙමෙයි සාර්ථක වෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම වුණාම මොන වගේ results එයිද? So what are the possible results do you think will take place in the future?
All children are happy. All children will be happy. Uh, I think about our education is our if it will එහෙම වුණොත් කියලා කියන්නේ if it may be held on it is our education turning point.
Yeah,
I think about
revolution in the education, right? අපි කියන අර මේ කොහෙද මේ පුනරුදයක් ඇති වුණා කියලා කියන්නේ නේද? කොහෙද පුනරුදයනේ කියලා කියන්නේ? In history book I had then industrial revolution, karmika viplava, and also some sort of ideas. Then I learned in the history. Then history is not my favorite subject, so I have almost forgotten all these things. ඉතිහාසයට මම එච්චර ආස නැහැ. ඉතින් මට ඒවා මතක කරලා තියෙන පුනරුදය කියලා ඉතාලිය ආශ්‍රිතවද කොහෙද නේද? No idea.
Yeah, I can't.
You guys also have followed in commerce stream, no? As I think all three are in commerce stream. Umesha and also Nadisha, all are from commerce stream. Then I thought that you have followed arts. So actually, then no arts people here. So all right. So that is the things those are the things that we discussed today. So Nadisha Nangi, so have you got any ideas to tell as the end of this session?
Thank you, Aya, and give me this opportunity.
Okay. So you are always invited to the session. Okay, Nadishanangi, have you
Yes,
got any
I am.
ideas? Have you got any
Uh,
ideas about this?
yes, it's good,
Hmm.
and thank you so much for giving me this
Thank
opportunity.
you.
And I am very pleasure to talk with you.
Thank you. Me also. Because you guys share your ideas directly and you try with your best to talk. Actually, that is a thing that I expect from this type of this Express November program. So I feel that this program is happening nicely because of your involvement. So thank you, Nangila. So Umesha, so have you got any ideas, Nangi, as the end of this session? Not about this session. I'm just asking about the education system and the changes, possible results in the future that we will can gain after this everything. So what will happen in the future? Simply, I will ask like that.
Childhood have relax.
Your voice is not clear, Nangi.
Carry the energy.
We can't hear you properly.
Now
Not now even. I think you are using a hand free or something. Then if we remove it, it will be better.
no, I don't use.
You are not using a hand free. I see.
Yes,
I see. Then there may be a connection issue, I guess. Okay, then actually we can't hear you. What you are talking?
I'm suffering from cold and cough.
Okay, okay. Then actually, then I wanna really appreciate then you, right? Because you are suffering with cold and fever maybe. So even though you are suffering with those things, then you join the session. Actually, I must really thank you for joining, and also I wish you for your speedy recovery. So have some medicine and have some rest. So you will be okay with everything. Okay, right? So Ranga, then okay, Umesh and Angi. So with that, then shall we wind up the session for today? අපි අද දෙනා වැඩේ ඒක වැඩසටහන අපි මේ විදිහට නතර කරමු. ඉතින් අද කතා කරේ මොනවද? ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අධ්‍යාපන ක්‍රමයට මේ කරන්න යන වෙනස්කම් සහ ඒ වෙනස්කම් වලින් වෙනස්කම් කරන්න යනකොට අපිට තියෙන පුළුවන් අභියෝග සහ ඒ දේවල් කරාට පස්සේ අපිට ලැබෙන පුළුවන් ප්‍රතිඵල. So these are things that we have discussed. So we discussed about so many things and we had we had a nice conversation obviously. Okay, so with that then I'm going to wind up the session. So thank you Nangila. So thank you for joining, and also you are always invited to join all the sessions that I conduct. Okay, so with that then shall we wind up the session, Nangila?
Thank you,
Okay,
Ayya.
Okay, then good night and see you.
Good night, Ayya.
Good
okay.
night. Okay, right. I'm gonna end the session here, and also I'm gonna be back in live, and I'm gonna finish that as well. Okay, then see you. Then this is Express November day 4, right? Okay, then our live stream guys. So people, uh, we just completed Express November day 4 in that way. So we discussed about so many serious things we should think about in our society. So with that, then I'm going to wind up the session in the live stream as well. So we will meet in our next session, Express November day 5, most probably on coming Saturday and also on upcoming Sunday as well as usual. So with that, then I'm going to wind up the session. Okay, good night, Umesha. Then you have joined here back. So thank you for everyone for watching, and thank you for everyone for contributing this program. So this is a volunteer program of me to improve your spoken English. So I invite all of you to take part this type of programs that I do. So I always try to do the best thing for you. So thank you for everyone for joining, and good night. Okay, then I'm gonna wind up the live stream as well. Okay, right.